Alright, so last time I forgot to do my level ups on everybody. So I went ahead and did most of it already. So I had 1, 2, 3 more perks to spend. So I went ahead and got ignore negative item effects and add a +1. And then 2 remove -1s for +1s. For the level itself, it's either Shockwave or Ever Forward for Drifter. I'm really torn. I want to try playing ranged Drifter. And I mean, I don't really know what all that entails, but like Fortitudes is a ranged card, Draining Arrows is a ranged card, Deadly Shot is ranged. I mean, I'm sure we can still do melee attacks. Violet Inheritance will be a good ranged loss. Continuous Health is a good ranged attack. I don't know if we need Ever Forward. We got 2 copies of it. That must have happened when I was doing the perks, but it's not important. I really just don't know, because, I mean, Attack 2 Range 3 is just not that exciting, and Regenerate Self is kind of whatever. We've got a lot of heals already, and we have so many heals. Do we really need a heal 1, target 3, range 3 without moving for the turn? I feel like I'm just going to take Shockwave. Even though I want to play a ranged build, I feel like Shockwave is just better. I mean, this initiative is really good. Move 3, shield 1, and going fast. That's really something I'm going to want to do, even if I'm not really playing the top. So a card to take out... I don't know, maybe Draining Arrows for now. Because I love playing the Vile Assault Loss. Maybe Violent Inheritance. But I don't know. Loot is really good early game. Maybe we'll take out Relentless. I really like playing the Retaliate, but maybe we'll take it out. I mean, if we're going to play Shockwave, we don't really need it, right? Oh, I already did it on Blinkblade. Blinkblade, what did I take? I think I just took 1 more, replace a -1 for a +1. And I fixed, we got another name, so we're a quarter of the way to retiring already. Level 2, it's either System Reboot or Reckless Augmentation. I really wish I could take Systems Reboot. Heal for Self, recover a lost card is just for a loss. It would be a cheap enhancement, and you can put like a Bless on it. But Blinkblade's probably not really ever going to get to enhance any cards, right? So, I don't know. I think Reckless Augmentation is just, it's too good to not take. It gives us a 10, which, like, right now, Initiative is actually not something that Blinkblade, like, super excels at. Once we hit, like, level 4 with this 15 and level 5 with this 3, then all of a sudden, Initiative becomes, like, really, really easy for us. But for now, this 10 is really, really welcome to see. And Geminate, I have not made a decision on yet. I went ahead and took the bottom perk. Whenever you perform a loss, you can discard a card to recover a card of equal or lower value. It's just really nice because, like, we start with 7 and 7, and so by playing 1 loss in the first rest cycle, which is totally fine for us, then instead of 7 and 7, we can do 6 and 8. And we can get our best card to do it again, you know, attacking for 2 twice with Changeling's Boon, or maybe attacking for 4 on 2 targets twice with Smoldering Hatred. Something like that. Immobilizing things 2 turns in a row with Drag Down. Anyway. So we've got some options there. Level 2, on my last Geminate, I took Locust Host, and I enjoyed it. I basically never played the top loss. Only range 2-3 for this is, like, really weird with this pattern. But I got a ton of use out of the move 1, push 2, everything at range 2. It's just really nice because if you end next to something, you take 1 step away from it, and then you're 2 range away from it, and then you can push it away from yourself. It makes it a lot easier to play your exact ranges when you're exact range 3-4 away, when you need to be 3-4 away from something, but you don't have enough move. This is a relatively fast card for you, and you just step away, push something, and then now you're exact range 3-4 away. Is really nice. Venomous Barbs is also really good, though. I mean, being able to do this bottom attack, so we can do a bottom attack 2, it's also a really fast card for us. Bottom attack 2 into top attack 3. That's a pretty nice turn. So I think we'll try Venomous Barbs this time, but I'm not against coming back to take Locust Host in the future, maybe. I don't have any plans for it right now, but I think we drop Hornet Stinger. Although losing the move 3 will kind of hurt. We do not have very much movement, especially in melee form. Range form at least has this move 4. Melee just has the 1 move 3 and then losses. And Hornet Stinger is a form switch, but I generally find more use with Drag Down, both with the Immobilize for the form switch and the bottom loss. I think I have more uses for that, and then if we can poison with Venomous Barbs, we don't need to poison with Hornet Stinger. Yeah, I'll take Venomous Barbs. Talked myself into it. Okay, that is that. We are ready to go to the level. So I tried to migrate the campaign so that I could reload the cards with higher quality, but it's giving me this error message, and I found that error message meant that when I did migrate the campaign, I lost my character sheet, my alchemy board, my scenario tracker, I lost the big map, and I lost all of the buildings. Most of them were in this Frosthaven box, but the buildings weren't. So, I don't know. I'm hoping that I can go play a scenario, and then it will be fixed. We shall see. So, with that very, very long introduction done, let's go to scenario 65 to start that quest line. A strong foundation. Can pull up our picture-in-picture. And this is a good scenario. I like this one. I like this whole quest line. The boss is maybe slightly disappointing. But that's okay. It's not a big deal. Let's block this here. So this is our first room. Oh, that's so nice. They have a little indicator to show that everything adds push to its attacks. I don't know why I don't remember that the pixies push too. I thought it was just the undead things. All right. The snare is complete when all enemies in it are dead. At the end of that round, read a thing. Responding to an alarm bell. It's really just when all enemies are dead? I guess it'll tell us at the end about the special thing. Responding to an alarm bell, you peer over the main gate of Frosthaven to see a group of unfamiliar figures approaching through the night's freshly deposited snow. As you watch them, it dawns on you that this group leaves no trace of their movements. No footprints in the snow. Aethers. You signal the gate open and descend to meet them. Greetings! 8 shimmering forms all move their mouths in unison, but a single voice appears in your mind. We have come to ask for your assistance. You wonder why this group of Aethers act and speak as one, and they explain as soon as the thought reaches your mind. When the betrayer brought about our dissolution, we were not strong enough to bring our forms back on our own, but through the strong bonds of our former life, we found each other in the vast emptiness and dedicated to meld, to become as one. Only by doing so did we bring ourselves back. We are not strong, the voice of 8 continues. Not in the sense that others of our kind are, but if you help us, we will provide knowledge in return. You decide to help, and the figures immediately lighten their expressions. Oh, you have our thanks. We have located an old element array that will assist in keeping our forms anchored to this plane. We cannot recover it on our own, as lesser spirits and malevolent creatures infest the area. Voice of 8 leads you to the snowfield north of Frosthaven, where an unnatural fog rolls in, giving you the feeling that the air itself has been frozen. You continue forward, the Aethers quiet and always a few steps ahead. Before long, the ruins appear. Okay, this is not in Frosthaven. The text makes it sound like we wouldn't do a road event, but it looks like we do. The cackling sound of impish creatures can be heard long before your eyes find them through the frozen fog. They throw small stones at the head of large undead creatures, failing to get their attention. Your appearance, however, draws the attention of both. All monsters add +1 to their attacks. If the scenario is level 4 or higher, increase this to +2. Now, unfortunately, because we are playing with open information, you know, our average party level gets a +1, so everybody is level 2 right now, so our average is 2, but open information will bump that up to 3, and then 3 in the average party level with +2 from very hard is going to put us at monster level 4. So we went up in difficulty slightly sooner than we would have otherwise, which is a little bit rough, but honestly, I'm shocked that monster level 4 skeletons only have 7 health. Is there any way that's accurate? That's what it says. Yeah, okay. Still, this is going to be a little bit rough. I mean, the push is annoying. We've got hazards that we can play with. We have some push on Blinkblade, and we have pull on Geminate, but we don't have any push since we didn't take that level 2 push card, unfortunately. Which maybe I'm starting to regret now. But that's okay. Did we read all the special rules? Yeah, the special rules were just the push. We can get Snow Thistle for the first time here. That could be nice. And it looks like everything is available in the loot pool. Okay, so on Geminate, never play your lower initiative card, kill an enemy before its first turn. That's not hard with these snow imps. Just 4 health on them. That might be something to go for. Collect fewer loot tokens. Let's go for killing something before its first turn. I don't know if we want to do that on turn 1 here. I'm not opposed to it. Maybe starting up here and just trying to hit this guy from range. Yeah, because what if I just go at Mind Spike speed? He's 4 range, so I could just Mind Spike into my Embrace. I need a -1 and a 0, and I kill him, and I get the Mastery immediately. The only problem is that it uses my into my Embrace, so maybe I would rather... oh, I do have Scarab Plight for push as well. But maybe I would rather Smoldering Hatred, and then I would need a -2. So I like that. Let's do everybody's battle goals first, and then we'll figure out turn 1. Kill an enemy with an attack that would have overkill something by 4. Collect the most loot, or 7 or fewer experience points. Well, one of the reasons we took Reckless Augmentation was to start ramping up our XP, so I think we'll go for collecting the most loot. I think we got a double check mark last time, so we're not super desperate for more. Wallflower, end adjacent to obstacles or walls. There are a few obstacles in this first room, but I'm thinking maybe not. 2 losses in the same turn, or 2 enemies in the same round. I think we can just go for 2 losses on turn 1. Is Shockwave a top? Shockwave is a top, so we can't do that with Crushing Weight on turn 1. We could always just do No Remorse with Vile Assault to get 2 losses in the same turn. Part of me is wanting to bring either the Unbreakable Shield tick or the Relentless Retaliate tick, because Shield is really good against Brittle. Although we won't have to deal with too much Brittle if I kill this guy immediately. So that's Geminate's first plan, is to start in ranged form and kill that thing immediately. And then that'll switch us to melee. That's fine. Probably something will come up to us. We can also increase our max health. Let's see, am I going slow? I mean, I always go slow on turn 1, because you really want to get into a good position to have 2 fast turns in a row. Hey, where is Drive Recharge? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, did it get... Yeah, because I changed the size of my F8 boxes when I click to remove player to increase the health, it deletes cards. So I'll have to figure out a way around that. Double... Where is it? Drive Recharge. There we go. So do I want to start with Drive Recharge? I don't want to start with the loss on it. I'm pretty certain of that. Maybe I'll just... Yeah. I like the idea of everybody standing still, and so I'll just play Sand in the Hourglass, because even slow, it'll still heal everybody for 2. So I like that. I can remove brittles, I can heal up a little bit. That just sounds quite nice for me. I could go Kinetic Transfer. This would go ahead and give me a ranged attack and let me move, even while slow, and it would set ice. The only problem with it, that is my push, and we've got some hazards, so it's probably more efficient to try to save the push for another time. Another idea for a slow top... You know, maybe we just go ahead and play Drive Recharge, but we don't do the loss. If we're next to something, we can do an attack for 2. If not, we won't really feel not having this card, I think. And then on Drifter, I would like to get Relentless in, but it's so hard to find another card to drop. Maybe Deadly Shot? Let's just do it. We won't think, we'll just do it. And so that means that turn 1, I'll just go Crushing Weight with Relentless. Unfortunately, it's slow. I could go a lot faster if I did Shockwave with Relentless. But Shockwave is way less likely to actually give you the benefits. Also, yeah, I like the idea of keeping the speed. So we'll go with this. And I think I'm ready, so let's do it. Geminate first, then Living Bones are just going to move and attack lightly. Snow Imps are going to move and attack regular. Frozen Corpses will... Man, that looks so weird. But they move less, but they can move extra if there's fire, which there won't be. But then they would suffer 2, and then they hit extra hard. And then me. Okay. Not too bad. So Geminate first. And so I guess we'll start with this bottom attack for 2 into the Snow Imp. And it does 3. And so, Smoldering Hatred, do I want to give myself any of these negative conditions? I'm 4 range away, so I could just attack for 2. And that way I won't be muddled for next turn, so I think that's what I'm going to do. Let's just do an attack for 2, as long as we don't pull -2 or miss. Okay, cool. We kill him. Actually, we would have pulled -2, because this is the 0 that replaced the -2. So that perk already came in handy. We kill this guy, we get our Mastery, kill something before its first turn. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I guess not. Okay, cool. Lag. Living Bones, moving extra, attacking lightly. So move 4. So this guy goes 1, 2, 3, 4 to hit Drifter. No, he goes 1, 2, 3, 4 to slide because he can hit multiple targets using this icy terrain. And then from here, he would target Drifter as his primary focus. And then it's just 2 target, right? Yeah, just 2 target. So Drifter and then Blink Blade. So attack for 2. Yeah, attack for 2 into Drifter. It'll deal 2. And then into Blink Blade, it'll deal 3. Drifter gets pushed for 2. And he's done. Now this guy can only hit 1 target. So he'd go either here or here. I'd rather have him go here. So when he attacks, it's attack for 2, he does no damage, and then he's going to push Drifter right back to where he was. That finishes them. Just the singular Snow Imp, move regular, which is 1, 2, and then attack range 3, so nothing there. Frozen Corpses move 1, but now this guy cannot move 1 and slide in. So I guess he sees this hex, right? So he'll go either here or here. Right here is fine for me, I think. And then the elite would have gone first, but he would just move 1. And that's all of them in room 1, so we just get a very simple double loss, so we have accomplished our battle goal. And now we're ready next turn to start messing things up. And finally, onto Blinkblade. We will heal to target ourselves and all adjacent allies. And then I'll just do a default attack for 2. I could add poison to it, but I don't think I'm going to. So just a default attack for 2. And it'll deal 2. Through his shield. New turn. Not too bad. We did switch to melee here. Let's see, what do we want to do on Blinkblade? I can just go fast and Reckless Augmentation kills this guy with a 0, because we get Pierce for his shield. I see no reason to do anything else. I could Kinetic Transfer, move up, make this guy suffer 1, pay a time token to push him through the hazard, and it would push him so far away, 1, 2, 3, that he would be very, very unlikely to be able to reach. That's kind of appealing. It also means that if I pull a -1 on this Living Bones, I still kill him. Hazards deal 3 on this level. That's one idea. This guy's very unlikely to reach, so we're kind of cool to just huddle in this corner. I can also just attack with range with Temporal Displacement. Yeah, one of those has to be the turn. The problem is I don't want to pay the time token with Kinetic Transfer for just 4 damage. Like 1 from the Kinetic Transfer and then 3 from the hazard. So we'll do Temporal Displacement. Everybody's full, so we don't mind taking some hits right now. And then... who do I need still? Just Drifter? No, I need everybody. Okay, so this guy's going to be dead already, so I don't need to Venomous Barbs him, although that would have been nice. I could Reckless Jab this Frozen Corpse. I could go for the Snow Imp. I kind of like the idea of just going late and moving in with Draining Pincers, move 3 jump, and then maybe just, like, immobilizing. Like, if the Frozen Corpse moves up enough, I could just immobilize him for next turn, and I could maybe hit him and the Snow Imp, depending on where they go. I could just immobilize a Bones. I'm not super opposed to that. The only problem is that then I won't be able to switch out of melee form, because I'll play both of my form changes. So maybe instead let's do Draining Pincers with Changeling Spoon. And then we'll end next to something. We won't... oh no, we will switch. And we'll figure it out. Drifter, I think we just try to move up and hit this Frozen Corpse. Well, I don't want Brittles to be coming out, so maybe let's run up and hit this Snow Imp. And so we just want to go fast, so Shockwave is very good here. Move 3 on the Snow Imp. Bloodletting. I kill with a -1, and then I get a tick back. Very simple plan. Okay, Living Bones are going fast and shielding and healing themselves, which is very nice because I am faster. So let's suffer 1 damage to gain an experience, and then attack him. So a 0 kills. Beautiful. That gentleman is no more, and then we'll just attack this Frozen Corpse with Temporal Displacement. We get a +1. He has 1 shield, so he takes 3. Not bad. Not bad at all. Blinkblade is done. This Living Bones just gains an additional shield. Then Drifter. So Shockwave, we're gonna move 3, shield 1. 1, 2, 3. downloaded this. Let's see, oops. Oh, it's right here. So I just do this. Or is it in the context menu now? No. Oh. Okay, cool. So we have shield 1 for the turn. Very nice. Shield 1 out of the shockwave. And then bloodletting we kill with a -1 or better. And he dies, and we get to move the tick right back. Beautiful. Other than we can't pick up the loot. I guess we can violent inheritance. Okay. I didn't see what the frozen corpses were doing, but it shouldn't be an issue. Snow Imp is dead. Move regular, set ice. I appreciate the ice. Didn't I move this already? So move regular for this guy is 2, so he will go 1, 2 through the icy terrain, and he will hit me for 4. 3 because I have a shield, and he misses. And he'll take 2 retaliate. And that's that. And then this guy is going to come here. Oh, and I get pushed. I guess he would push this way, right? Because monsters always try to optimize their push to get maximum push out of it. This guy attacks Blinkblade because he was faster, so attack for 3, and it does 3. It's kind of a lot of damage I've taken all of a sudden. I guess since I did 1 to myself. And finally, Geminate. So if I don't want to switch, I don't have to here. I kind of like that idea. Now I wish I had played Venomous Barbs. I don't have a Poison Dagger, so I'm really just not doing very much with Changeling Spoon here. Move 3, jump, 1, 2, 3. I mean, I could go after the Elite, but that's even worse. So, if I don't switch right now, then to switch back I have to play Drag Down, which is fine. I could just go fast next turn and play Drag Down. There's no way for me to hit multiple enemies with it, but I like the idea of just hitting the Elite. So if I go 1, 2, 3... well, no, that wouldn't work. But that's okay. So I will do attack 2 into this guy. And it does 1 and 3. And then I'll do a default move 2 so that I don't switch. And renew turn. Oh, it moved when I did the additive load. That must be what happened. So I think here I'm just going to go fast, move 1, shield 1. Oh, move 1, shield 2 because they set ice for me. And get an experience is the real juicy part. 20 is faster than all of their move cards. Their fastest is 23. So I can just move here and drag down and prevent this Elite from doing anything this turn. And I like that plan. Drifter. Let's see. I would like to just hit this guy. They played their 12 last turn, which is not a shuffle. So I can go at 20, and I underspeed everything he can do. So if I do No Remorse with Fortitude, Fortitude will be an attack 5. If I pull a 0, he's guaranteed to attack me with every card that he has right now, since his 12 is already pulled, and then he'll die to the Retaliate. And that leaves us with Blinkblade. Blinkblade doesn't mind, like, a Blurry Jab. Blurry Jab to get the wound, and then I can do it with Kinetic Transfer to make him suffer 1. I could also do Twin Strike to gain Pierce, but the Pierce doesn't really matter. Or, like, the Pierce gives me 1 extra damage, which is what Kinetic Transfer does as well. I guess I'd rather save Kinetic Transfer, though, because if I can get the top push into the Frozen Corpse, that could be really good. So we'll do Blurry Jab with Twin Strike. Final answer. And Blinkblade is first. Living Bones is going at 20, so we'll go faster than him. Is everybody really going at 20? 20, 20, 20, 20. That's kind of crazy. Okay, well, yeah, I guess it is Blinkblade first, because we're 2024. Drifter is 2031, and Geminate is 2034. So we have Move with Twin Strike. What is it, 7? Move with Twin Strike, set Wind, add Pierce 2 to all attacks. We'll just go here. I don't see any reason not to. So now we have Pierce, so now Blurry Jab is just going to be an attack for 4. With an experience. Nice. It'll get him down to 1 health because we pierce the shield. And then he will just die to his wound. Blinkblade's done. Then the Drifter. Fortitude, attack for 5. It does 6. And then there's no point in doing anything else, I don't think. Yeah, I don't want to move because he adds push to his attacks. So if I move here, he would push me into the Frozen Corpse and I'd get hit. So we'll just stand still, do nothing with the No Remorse. But that's okay. Geminate has move 1, eat the ice for an experience. So we will grab that. No problems there. So move 1, shield 2. Nice. And then we'll just attack this guy with Drag Down. Alternatively, I could hit the bones to try to kill him so that Drifter doesn't get hit, but then... What is the area on this card? It's just, yeah, he's hitting a two-guy clump. No reason to allow that, so let's immobilize him. So attack for, basically just attack for 1. Okay, well, attack for 2, crits for 4, and then 1 shield. So he'll take 3 and immobilize. Then the bones, he's going to do a regular attack. I guess he would move, right? Because he would see Drifter and Geminate. But he'll just attack Drifter first and die to the Retaliate. So he pulls a 0, so he does 3. And then he dies to Retaliate. And Drifter, from here, I guess he can push 1. He can push either here or here, so we'll go up. Normal Frozen Corpse is just going to die. And the Elite can't do anything, so Ice does not get set because he didn't perform any actions. Geminate did switch into ranged form, and we're ready to go. Blinkblade's going to have to go slow here. We already played Temporal Displacement. I would like to loot that. What can I do that's fun while slow? There's not much. I just really want to go slow so that next turn I can hit with Kinetic Transfer and push into Hazard. I don't think there's going to be any way for me to push into more than 1. He would have to be, like, way up here. But yeah, basically no matter where he goes, the push 3 on Kinetic Transfer is going to get him. So I think I'm just going to move and grab this double loot. Because I don't want to muddle myself. Well, maybe it's fine. So let's just try to go later than him. Maybe he'll come up and hit Geminate or something. If he comes up and we can hit him with Power Leak, cool. We'll be muddled for the attack 2, but it's just an attack 2. So that sounds worth it. Similarly, Drifter, maybe I'll just move up and pick up this loot so that he would walk up and hit Drifter. I kind of wish I had saved the heal 3 to just throw at Blinkblade right now. I'll move up and muddle him, and we'll just get a tick back on Precision Aim. And then he'll hit us, take the Retaliate, and that'll be fine. Gem. Once we switch into melee form, we can't switch back. So we'll just keep that in mind. So we don't want to play Into My Embrace yet, I don't think. Which I guess means we're just doing... Oh, actually, right now, Scarab Flight would push him into Hazard, or Icy, which would then move him into the Hazard. So let's do Scarab Flight. We'll just try to go faster than him, because we have to back up 1 to be 3 away from him to hit him. Yeah. And then I think we don't want to switch. Cool, he's slow. He's just going to move extra and hit lightly. No problem. No problem at all. So Drifter, we will move 2 and then move a tick back. So let's move Relentless back. Move 2 to right here. And then just attack him for 1. So basically attack for 0, but it does 1. Mostly he gets the muddle. Then Geminate, I think we're just going to step back, just a default move rather than the move switch. The benefit for doing the move 3 is I could get, like, further into the room. I could go, like, 1, 2, 3. No. There's not... Yeah, I don't think I really can. So I'll just move here. Oh, actually, I could go ahead and pick up the loot. Yeah, so a default move 2, and then now I'm 3 away, and I can still push him into the ice and the hazard. So attack with Scarab Flight. I didn't use Poison Dagger on Blinkblade or the Vial on Geminate. So a little inefficient there. But then we push him, boom, boom, and we're happy. Push 1 actually had a use. But it wasn't pushing 1, it was pushing more than 1. He does underspeed Blinkblade, which I appreciate. He has extra move, and he would go after Drifter, right? So... Oh, actually, would he? Because it's going to take him 1, 2 to get to Blinkblade. Whereas it would be 1, 2, 3 to get to Drifter. So I guess he targets Blinkblade, since it's fewer hexes, even though it's closer Bird's Eye to Drifter. But I think he goes off number of hexes before Bird's Eye. So a reduced damage attack for 3 at disadvantage, and he misses. And there's no ice for him to brittle. And then finally, Blinkblade, we just attack him for 4, and then we get muddled afterwards. So the attack for 4, we're going to deal 4. We take 2 retaliate. Oh, actually, you know what? He pushed us, even though he missed, which really does not matter because we just do this move 3 anyway. So we'll just go 1, 2, 3, and then we'll attack him. And then we get muddled. Also, we were slow this turn. Which means that next turn, Kinetic Transfer just pushes him into the hazard and he dies. So we will go for that at 12 speed. We can push him into the hazard, he'll die. We won't take the retaliate, which is nice, and then we can just move 1, loot 1, pick that up. We're still in ranged form. That is definitely correct. So I guess I can do move 2, move 1, move 2. I would take the hazard terrain damage, but then I heal 2, and I can pick up the loot that he drops. The only problem with that is that then I guess I just have to go ahead and rest. Which isn't that big of a deal. But if I'm just picking up one thing anyway, maybe I'd rather just play a move 4 and pick up this loot token. Because nobody needs to pick up all of them, right? Oh, Blinkblade needs to pick up the most. And has none. And both of the other characters have some? Oh, yeah. 1 and 2. But Blinkblade will get 1 this turn. We'll try to keep that in mind for the rest of the scenario. I'm not opposed to playing Harvest the Essence for the loss here, I think, so let's just do that. and then I can switch, and I don't lose efficiency, although maybe that's just me being dumb. But it's fine. I think here I'll just go heal Blink Blade, and then next turn we can move to heal 2 on ourselves. So Blink Blade is first. Kinetic Transfer, it'll set fire. We're probably not using that. Oh, actually, I guess we can keep that fire juggled with Harvest the Essence, can't we? So attack for 2. It crits. Which just kills him, actually. Oh, no, it doesn't crit. We're muddled. Okay, so it only does 1 damage, and then we push him into the hazard and he dies. So let's have Blink Blade move to loot 1 and pick up the hazard 1. Because Drifter now... I need to do these loots before I forget them. I'll go ahead and heal, and I'll move a tick back. So move Relentless back and heal 2 onto Blink Blade. And then next turn, Drifter can Violent Inheritance to pick up this loot, even though it's in the wall. Frozen Corpse is dead, and Geminate is just going to move 4 and harvest the Essence. So we get warded, and then we can turn, at the end of our turn, we can turn this fire into light. And then move 4 goes 1. Do we slide through our ally? I should know how this works. I think I should know, but no matter what, we can make it there. And then from here, it's very fast. It's just 1, 2 to get to the door. I guess the deck is in a random order anyway, so it doesn't really matter which order we get the loot in, but let's go ahead and just start grabbing tokens. So we get 1, 1, and 3. Alright, finally we got some hide, and then we got some metal and some money. That goes away. We need to grab a ward. Also, we played a loss, so we can discard a card to recover a card. Ooh, Hornbeetle Carapace. And we switched to melee with the loss. So Blink Blade is definitely just long resting here. Drifter is just going to move 2, heal 2, loot 1. And Geminate just move up to the door and set Hornbeetle Carapace. I don't see why not. Start round. I did not use like any items here. That's okay. Geminate 1, 2, and Hornbeetle Carapace. And let's turn the light into light. Yeah, any element into light. Or ice, but light is generally more useful for us. We never got targeted on Geminate either. Drifter is just move 2, heal 2, loot 1. And then Blink Blade is long rest. Let's see. We definitely want to keep Kinetic Transfer for the push. Drive Recharge we'll play before we go into the final room. I can't remember in this one if this is all one room or if it's 2 different rooms. I think we can check on here how many doors there are, right? There are 3 doors. So 1, 2, 3. So yeah, there are doors in between. I need to pick up the most loot, so we'll keep Temporal Displacement. Maybe we drop Power Leak. We don't really need the move 7. Poisoning ourselves is very risky when there are Snow Imps, just because they have multi-target, and if I'm poisoned and brittled, that's a lot of potential damage. Geminate still has another turn. Not that it matters, because I don't think we're going to be opening the door. I guess we'll just move here, because I'm definitely not opening the door. So Blink Blade can just move up and stay slow. I kind of still don't want to play Drive Recharge yet, but maybe I should. We'll just move up slowly with Cascading Reaction, and then a card that we don't need, which maybe is like Experimental Adjustment. Or maybe I want to open the door and go invisible with Experimental Adjustment. Could I do that right now? What if I went like 1... I could go 1, 2, suffer hazard terrain damage, 3, 4, 5, with like Experimental Adjustment Blurry Jab, and just go in and be invisible, and then go at 99 the next turn and heal. On the bright side, it would allow Geminate to potentially have a turn. On the downside, I would like kill my Blink Blade, so I don't think that makes any sense to do. So let's... We already said Cascading Reaction. Let's just play it with a card that we don't need to think about, which we can call Sand in the Hourglass. We don't really have a lot of wound coming out of our other allies. And then we long rest. So Geminate, I think we just move here. And then we can long rest to Gem. Blink Blade, we went slow, so we'll just go 1, 2, 3, because you gotta slide when you can, right? Or 1, 2, 3, and then next turn to move 1 will get us all the way to the door. And then Drifter long rests. This was our second turn going slow, right? Yeah, because we long rested last turn. I think we did use our Heater Shield. We don't have the perk to move a tick back on a long rest. So just a card to lose. Draining Arrows. I kind of like opening the door with Draining Arrows and just getting multiple attack, multiple muddles off, but it's okay, we don't really need it. So let's see. Yeah, I dropped the move 4, which is an issue because now a move 4 would be really nice to open the door on Drifter. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, okay, now I think it's not the worst idea to just go ahead and open the door and go invisible. So, Blurry Jab Experimental Adjustment? Or maybe even 1, 2, 3? 1, 2, 3? Yeah, I can just go here with Reckless Augmentation and then I get the experience from the ward. I'm fine with it. We'll long rest the Geminate, and then Drifter will just go really late. Geminate can tank a bit here. I think that'll be fine. We'll go really late, hit with Sustain Momentum if we can, but otherwise we're just moving as much as possible with Shockwave. So Blink Blade, we're going at 10. We're going to move 3, suffer 1, gain an experience, and then we're going to get warded, and then we're going to suffer 2, so the ward is just going to make us suffer 1. So like I said, it pays for itself, and you just gain an experience for free. Okay, that is not too bad. So we've got 2 move left. 1, 2. We go right here. Both of these guys suffer 1. Actually, do we want to stand here, potentially? Let's see their cards and then figure out if we're standing here or here. Because standing here, we can potentially prevent something from hitting Gem. Oh, you know what? I just realized that that guy who pushed me would have pushed me away from Retaliate range earlier on Drifter. Whoops. And he wouldn't have died, I think. Rookie mistakes. We need to see the monster cards. That's what we're looking for. I saw Frozen Corpses, Living Bones, and Imps. Okay, Imps are just strengthening. Living Bones are moving fast and hitting. those guys are moving slowly. We could have been juggling the light this whole time on Geminate as well, so we still have a light. So it's just move 1 out of this guy. So it doesn't really matter where I stand. So I'll go here so that he takes the damage. And that finishes Blink Blade. Snow Imps are just all going to get strengthened. And it doesn't look like either of the other guys are in range to benefit from that. And nobody gets muddled. Living Bones, just this one elite? Yeah, so he's just going to go 1, 2, 3, and he will attack Geminate. It's disadvantage from Geminate's armor. And it's a reduced damage attack, so he's attacking for 3. Ooh, and it pulls +1, so that does 4, which gets reduced to 2, and then he has push 2 on it. And he's done. Then the Frozen Corpse just has move 1, and he doesn't set any elements or anything, and then Drifter. So we'll just move 3, shield 1. So move 1, 2, 3, shield 1, but that doesn't matter. And then attack for 2, which is 4 with sustained momentum. And it does 3 damage. 1 shield? Yeah, 1 shield. Okay, not bad. We're done. Geminate is going to heal. The armor gets refreshed. We can continue to juggle the light. And then we can switch melee or ranged form. Let's just drop Scarab Flight. Generally, I feel like it's not the best card. Although I guess right here it would be decent for pushing this guy into a hazard, wouldn't it? We also have the Hornbeetle Carapace up, so we actually might just kill with that. Maybe we'll drop Changeling's Boon. There are a lot of shields here, so Changeling's Boon is kind of useless with that shield. And then let's be ranged form so we can do the Scarab Flight. So, do I want Mind Spike? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so even after I push him into the hazard, he'll still be in range of Mind Spike if I want to. So let's just play that for the initiative, and then Scarab Flight for the push. We do have Hornbeetle Carapace up, so it's doing extra damage, but I kind of don't want to use all of my ticks. Blink Blade, we're in there, we're invisible. I think we just go late, and we wait for the Snow Imps to come up, and then we move up and we hit them hard. Maybe with Twin Strike, because we can attack 1 poison, attack 2. And then next turn we can, like, Blurry jab 1 and Temporal Displacement the other. So if we just, like, go all in on the elite first, and then Temporal Displacement just needs a +1 to kill the normal, I like all of that. And so finally on the Drifter, most likely Geminate will kill the Living Bones. If not, maybe we can find a way to positions where he can't push us, although I'm not sure that's possible. But I think we just want to move here and hit the Frozen Corpse, and we can just do it with Fortitude so that we get the Pierce. And just move a tick back with Precision Aim. Pretty straightforward. So Geminate first. Let's first attack with Scarab Flight. It'll use 1 tick of Hornbeetle, so it's attack for 4. And it does 3 because of his shield. And then we push him here, and he dies. So that's beautiful. So I can move, or... well, no, I can't attack. So all I can do is move 2. So where would I like to move? I guess if this guy's going to come here, or is Drifter's going in. So I need to get Geminate just, like, closer. Oops. Snow Imps are doing regular move, which is 3. 1, 2, 3, So the elite can hit Gem from here. 1, 2, 1, 2. But the normals are not going to be able to. 1, 2. They're going to be able to hit Drifter, though. So I guess everybody's going to hit Drifter because Drifter's going in. That's fine. Geminate's done. Drifter is what I want. I think we just move with precision aim, and we haven't used any ticks. And then we'll attack with Fortitude. So we get attack for 5, and it does 4. From right here. That's actually unfortunate. Oh wait, no it's not. No, it's not unfortunate at all. Because the Elite Snow Imp goes 1, 2... Just 1, 2. Because now he's in range. He'll attack with Strengthen, so it's attack for 3 into Drifter. With Strengthen, it does 4. And I get Brittled. But then now, I get pushed for 2. 1, 2. This way. This way or this way. Either way, it doesn't make a difference. And then now nobody else can reach. So this guy just goes 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. And we're very happy there. Did I use my shield on Drifter? No. I would rather... oh, let's use this crude shield to block that Brittle. Then the Frozen Corpse... Okay, so now he will see Geminate. But that's fine. So he just comes here, and he attacks for 2. Oh, no. Oh, also I turned this light into light on Geminate. He attacks for 2. I think it's disadvantage, right? Because I refreshed my armor. And it does 2 damage. Which is the end of the world. And I get pushed away. There's no ice, so no brittle. He's done. Living Bones died this turn. And now Blink Blade. So I think we're doing just move 2, attack 1, attack 2. So move 2, attack 1, we're slow. Attack 1 into the normal Snow Imp. Okay, I like that. Then attack 2 poison into the Elite. Beautiful. 4 damage. Oh, did not mean to do that. He was an elite. He's the only one, so standing number doesn't matter. And he went down to 4. H is what I wanted to give him a poison. And then these guys are no longer strengthened. Boom. Okay. Very good turn for Blink Blade. No longer invisible. But that is A-okay. Unfortunately, Kinetic Transfer doesn't kill this guy. But Temporal Displacement can kill him. So we'll just go for that. Actually, I think I should have 1 token, right? Because I came in and went invisible, and then I went at 99 last turn. Yeah, so I had 2 tokens. I spent 1 to go invisible, then I got 1 back when I went at 99. So I would be at 2, and now I'm at 1 after playing this, so I can still go fast next turn. I do want everybody else to get in there to get involved. So Geminate, we're attacking at range. We're range 3 away from this guy right now, so we can't Smoldering Hatred, but I could Into My Embrace. I guess. Not super amazing, although Into My Embrace does a lot of damage, and I don't have to pull with it, right? So we'll just attack with Into My Embrace, and maybe just... Let's go as fast as we can. And then 2 cards left in range form is totally fine. We don't need to worry about that. Because we're going to be in melee form. So we'll stay in melee for a while. Drifter. I guess I could go fast and walk up and hit this guy. I'd like to go after Gem, I think. So after 27. Which we can do that with if we play 27 and 70. We'll tie and be slower on the tie break. I just have to hope that Blink Blade doesn't take a ton of damage. Also, the Frozen Corpse is first, which really doesn't... it's... Dang. Now I really wish I had saved that crude shield to block the immobilize here rather than the brittle, because now I'm just gonna not be able to move. What are Snow Imps doing? They're hitting regular. That's gonna destroy Blink Blade. Well, I guess not if I pick up 2 kills, right? So Blink Blade's first. Let's figure out what's happening there. Let's attack with Blurry Jab into the Snow Imp. We gain an experience. We kill with a -2. Okay. So he straight up dies. And then we have a disadvantaged attack, or ranged attack. So I can either hit this Snow Imp and kill with a -1 at disadvantage, or hit this one and kill with a +1 at neutral. I feel like my pulls... no. Let's just go disadvantage. Okay, cool. We get the 0, so we made the right call. This guy dies. And... I feel like this is way too loud. I can do it here. Maybe I'm wrong, but... you know what, let's just do the classic. It's a little loud. I think that's about right. I don't know. I can never tell. So, Blink Blade is done. Frozen Corpse, he sees Drifter as his focus. And he'll just move forward and... oh, could have right-clicked. Okay. Now Geminate, definitely not pulling him away, but we'll just attack for 5 with Hornbeetle Carapace. And we do 3 through his shield. Not pulling him away, and so we'll just move 1, 2, 3. And then we switch to melee. Drifter. Is attack for 1 gonna kill? I guess I don't really have much of a choice, do I? So, attack for 1 becomes attack for 3. I don't think that kills, it just does 2 damage. Yeah. Not quite. And then I can heal 2 on myself. Snow Imps. Okay, this one sees Blink Blade and this one sees Geminate. So that's actually really, really nice. So we just get... oh, I also was thinking, I don't need to now, but I do have a health potion on Blink Blade. So I could have used that. Oh, and I've got this Decanter of Mists. Could have given them a disadvantage. That's probably going to be better in the last room, though. So, Blink Blade gets attacked for 2 and takes a damage and a brittle. And then Geminate gets attacked and takes 3 damage and a brittle. And we're done. Mobilize goes away. So I guess I just let Drifter kill this guy. I don't know what else I would do. Go fast, heal Geminate, and Bloodletting to hopefully get a tick back. As long as I kill. Yes, I do still have 1 time token, but I think I'm just going to long rest here. I could use the health. And Geminate should be fine, because I'm getting a heal way faster than they can hit me. And so I just move forward. I move forward and I'll Reckless Jab. So I can just move 2 and attack this guy and disarm him. And that'll be fine. Oh! Actually, no, it would push me 3 because that's icy, right? So 1, 2. How when would the brittle be applied? Would it be applied before or after the push? I guess I would get to pick, right? Because they're both just parts of the... Oh, actually, it doesn't really matter, because it would push me this way, because it wants me to go through the icy terrain, because that's how I get the most push when this guy hit me. So he would push me here, and then here, all the way out there. So now we need a lot of movement to reach there. But it's okay, because I think Drifter's going to kill, and so we can just go 1, 2, 3, 4. So we could play Drag Down Loss, and we could decline the jump. That kind of sucks. What if I just do Draining Pincers, and I choose not to jump, so that I can slide, and then I just move 3, and I just attack with Drag Down? I think that'll be okay. A little bit sad, but I think it's fine. I think we're okay here. Hard hit out of Snow Imps, so this could potentially go really poorly. But I don't think it's going to. Drifter first is going to heal 2 into Geminate, and then Bloodletting. So we'll move a tick forward, and then as long as we kill, we get it back. I think that kills, because he had 2 health, right? And we attacked for 5, so he takes 3 damage, which will kill him. Did I move the tick back? Why is my camera not going? Yes, it did. Okay. Then now it's Geminate. So I move 3. I choose not to jump so that I can get the slide. 1, 2, 3. And then I attack with Drag Down, and I kill with a +1 because I still have Hornbeetle Carapace. The problem is that if I get hit twice here, it's very possible that I die. The second hit needs to pull a minus. What if I just move 3 and I don't attack at all? This guy sees 1, 2, 3, 4. So this guy would move here and push Geminate back. So I guess that's what I'll do. I'll just move up here and I'll pick up this loot. I don't think anybody's picked up loot for a while. I think Blinkblade's not getting his battle goal. 4, 4, 1, 1, 1. Okay, 1 and 2. So we'll get that. So we'll just do that. So I don't need to do move 3. I can just make this a default move 2. And then I don't switch. Or do I want to switch? I think I want to switch, so we'll do the move 3 jump so that we switch. Then the Frozen Corpse is dead. Snow Imp, this guy moves here and attacks Geminate. So attack for 3. Oh, I also use my Amulet of Life to heal 1 more. So now I survive a crit, but it does 4. Maybe I didn't want to do that because now I can't remove the brittle. And then this guy, it's reduced move, so he only has 1 move actually, and he doesn't reach. Blinkblade gets the long rest. And we're in good shape. I think I'm on pace. Yeah, we're on pace. I kind of want to keep Temporal Displacement and Experimental Adjustment and Sand in the Hourglass. Maybe we drop Twin Strike? I don't know. I wish I could explain my thought process behind that decision, but there wasn't much of one. Alright, hopefully Drifter can get involved now. Blinkblade, I kind of just want to play move 2, loot 1. I guess we can do that, right? Because this is icy terrain, so we can play move 2, loot 1 to pick up both of these, and then we can play Kinetic Transfer to move up and hit this guy. And I can hit them so that they I push him, and they'll be grouped up together, and then I can Smoldering Hatred and hit both, most likely. And I'll long rest. Ah, they're shielding. They can set any element for me. Actually, I'm setting fire, so they'll set light. What? I definitely clicked on the light and not the round number. Okay, well, that's frustrating. Blinkblade will still do his move 1, 2, and then loot 1. So we've actually almost entirely caught up on loot now. And then we'll move and attack with Kinetic Transfer to push them together still. I still like that idea. So move 2, loot 1, move with Kinetic Transfer, set the fire, attack, and Shocker. It does no damage. But we'll push them together. So that Blinkblade can just move 2, loot 1 with Kinetic Transfer and get both of their loots. Jim, what did we even play? Move 4. I've got 1... No, I do have 2 Hornbeetle Carapaces left. So if I attack with Firefly Swarm, it's attack 6/6, and they've got 5 shield. But I get 2 experience out of it. I get 3 experience out of it because of the fire. I don't think so, though. I'll just move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4? No, I want to be further away, because I think I have to long rest now. Yeah, because I'm not in, I didn't have any form switches left. That's okay. I could Cure Potion off this Brittle, because they might get multi-target next turn. Let's just do it. I don't know. And then Drifter does long rest. Search. Maybe we don't need Prudent Preparation. It's nice to be able to go fast, but some of the other things are a little bit nicer. Go fast with Shockwave, move 1, 2, 3, and hit. There's basically no downside there. Do Bloodletting, because we can pick up a kill. Blinkblade. I would love to save Temporal Displacement. Well, I guess I can just play it slow next turn, right? So let's just move with Reckless Augmentation and play Blurry Jab. We'll get a lot of experience with that. And then Jim has to long rest because we're in the wrong form. So I go 1, 2, I suffer a damage, I get warded, and then I get experience, and then I'll get another one from Blurry Jab, 0 kills, +1 kills, even better. Drifter goes 1, 2, 3, shield 1. With Shockwave, Bloodletting, -1 will kill. Ah, okay. It uber kills. We get the tick back. Yeah, the Retaliate thing was really bad to play in a scenario where everything has push 2. Just did not even cross my mind. Geminate heals, and renew turn. Let's see, what do we want to do? We still have 2 Hornbeetle Carapaces, which is kind of nice. I wouldn't mind setting fire and just, like, opening the door with a big Firefly Swarm. This time we'll drop Scarab Flight. That's what I wanted to drop last time. I could have taken the time to check my cards and see what would have been most efficient, but... So I think we want to be in melee form, because we can just, like, move 3, jump. Although I'm not sure if we can do that, because you do open a door when you slide into it. I'm pretty certain. So, just move 3, jump, and switch. I think I'm not even ready to go yet, though. Let's just stall 1 more turn, and then next turn we'll move and switch. I think we have plenty of stamina to make that work. I need the most loot possible on Blink Blade, so Drifter, let's just heal and get a tick back. And then Blink Blade, we're just going to move and loot. So Geminate, just move here. Drifter, I guess just move 1 and get a tick back and heal Blink Blade. Or no, heal Geminate? Because Blink Blade's going to heal itself. Blink Blade can just move 1 and loot 1. Yeah, just move and loot. And that's fine. And so, are we tied on loot now? Or is Blink Blade ahead? I'm only at 3? Oh, okay. I missed the last 2. Yeah, we're at 5. So I think Blink Blade is winning. Yeah, Blink Blade is winning. So Drifter can pick up loot now. Just none for Geminate. Alright. That is all done. Sanity Hourglass and Drive Recharge. And I think we maybe even don't go the next turn, but we'll make it all work. I think we do just move and switch to range. And I can just get up to the door. Unfortunately, I can't heal an ally. But we'll just sustain momentum. So Drifter... Do I just open the door on Drifter? I could go 1, 2, and open the door. There's not going to be anything for me to hit. No, not yet. I'll just go here, and then move my tick back. So those just have not been used at all. Geminate, it's just going to be do a little pirouette, move in place to switch forms. And then Blink Blade can heal 2, ward itself again, grab a Bless, and get 2 more time tokens. This was our second turn going slow, so we should be full. And then, do I long rest on Blink Blade, or I think we just go. Let's not worry about it. I want to save Sand in the Hourglass, but it's fine. We'll drop it. Do I open with Kinetic Transfer? I think I will. So let's just do a lot of movement. I don't think move 3 is enough. Let's do Blurry Jab so that we have... Oh, but Kinetic Transfer gives us movement as well, actually. So move 3 is going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. We'll just throw Jump Boots before we go, I think. Or no, after the move 3 we can do Jump Boots. And then we don't need to move 5 from Blurry Jab. So we can do Reckless Augmentation to get the free experience. Kinetic Transfer, it'll set fire and we can push things into each other. We still have the light that we've been toggling with Harvest the Essence, even though we're never really going to use it, I don't think. I think we just go shortly after Blink Blade, move in and attack with Firefly Swarm. I guess it'll form switch us, but we'll get an extra melee card out from playing a loss, so that won't be a big deal. And then we'll just go in. We can just play double losses on Drifter. I'm cool with that. Blink Blade first. So move 3, we're already warded, so the ward would go away instead of us taking damage, and then we get warded again. So move 3. 1. Oh, I guess I didn't read the text on opening the middle door, did I? 142-2. Let's see. Taking a short breath to look around, you feel an odd sensation. It seems as if something is trying to draw out your anger and rage, but you quickly shake it off. It may, however, be the reason why these other creatures were drawn here. And then, door is opened. You finally get a glimpse of the elemental array. A mechanical construct is encased in solid ice. I don't think the word is supposed to be there. A mechanical construct is encased in solid ice. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Next to it, a wraith-like creature feeds off its energy. When it becomes aware of your presence and your intentions of clearing the area of its influence, it begins draining the ancient device with even more fervor. If you do not deal with it quickly, it will destroy the thing you came for. Open the other door too. The elemental anchor has 2 × 3 × 5? Is that right? Yeah, we're difficulty 4. So 2 × 3 is 6 × 5 is 30 hit points. It is an ally to you and an enemy to all monsters. Any character may lose 1 card from their hand to negate damage to it. If it dies, we lose. The Ice Wraith is the Rhymeheart. He has 3 plus regular hit points. That 3 plus is really weird. So regular hit points times 1.5 plus 3, right? I assume we're supposed to do PEMDAS. Rounded down. He's immune to stun and disarm. Alright. It's weird, but we'll make it work. So we need an Ice Wraith card. Do we have everybody? Oh, we're so vertical. Yes, we do have everybody. So, draw. So, how much health does this Ice Wraith have? 21? I guess that sounds about right. Because it's 1.5 times his regular health plus 3. So that would make his regular health 12. Yeah, 12 would be his regular health. Okay. I'll take it. 16 is a standstill card, right? Yeah, standstill melee attack, so he won't be doing anything. Why does it say range 3? Oh, I guess that's the Retaliate is range 3. Yeah. The Retaliate is range 3. So he's standing still doing nothing. Geminate. Frozen Corpses are moving extra, hitting lightly. Snow Imps are consuming an element to hit multi-target and poison. Dang, so I wish I didn't have that light. We'll maybe try to see what we can do about that. Living Bones are moving and hitting regular. So we've got 2 movement left, and then we've got move to attack with push. Oh, and things will be targeting the elemental anchor. If I attack this guy, I can push him all the way to the hazard. And that's pretty good. I can't make it all the way back to the Ice Wraith. I wish I had opened with Blurry Jab, actually, because I would open to go 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't, can I? If I go 1, 2, and then I would go 1, 2, and then if I attack the Ice Wraith, I could push him to here? And then Jim can move forward and hit him. I kind of like that. A little bit. I wish I were getting the chest. No, let's target the skeletons, I think. So I go there, and then I go here with the move 2 on kinetic transfer. I don't even need to use my boots, which is nice. It means I can save him. I'll attack him, which sets the fire. So it's attack for 2. It'll deal 3. And then the push gets into the icy terrain and pushes him all the way into the hazard. And he basically dies, so it feels like such a waste to use my loss attack on Geminate on him. Maybe we'll switch to the other cards. Blink Blade's done. Ice Wraith stands still and does nothing. Geminate. The other card isn't an attack, it's just a heal. I mean, I could just move and heal an ally. Could move in for 1, 2, 3, and heal Blink Blade. Things just aren't clumped up very well to do a Firefly Swarm, especially with... That's so annoying that it lags and then drags that down. I don't know. I guess I would love to kill the Snow Imps. Is there any chance that it kills the snow imp? It's attack for 6, so +2 would kill it. Let's do that. Let's move and switch. And then from right here, I think I can hit them. Range 3-4, 3-4. I could even move 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think I'd rather be over there because that'll make the living bones push towards my allies. And then we'll all be grouped together, which I like. And so now I'll go ahead and do the Firefly Swarm. It's fine. So we'll eat the fire. We get 3 experience. It'll use both charges of Hornbeetle Carapace. The healthy guy, beautiful. Oh wait, no, I wanted to hit the Snow Imp. It doesn't matter. Either of these guys, I would kill them, which would be pretty good, but I do want to kill the Snow Imp. That was what I was saying when I moved in. And then attack 6 into a 1 health guy. Shocker, he dies. And the card goes away, and then I discard a card to recover a card. Mind Spike might be okay. If any element gets set, then I can use the self-strengthen on into my embrace, which I like, maybe with like Smoldering Hatred. I think I'll discard that though, and then we'll just grab the move 3 switch out of melee form. Gem is done. That turn took so long. Drifter, we've got move 4, attack for 3 at range. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, and attack the Snow Imp at disadvantage. Because I would love to kill it. Okay, I deal 3 damage at disadvantage with the Violent Inheritance. And then now, Fortitude kills with a 0. Beautiful. Snow Imps don't ever get a turn, which is what I love to see. Alright, very nice. Frozen Corpse, extra move, so he'll just go 1, 2. What initiative does it say the Anchor has? It's an ally to you and an enemy to all monsters. It does not say. So I guess we can just pick. So I guess we'll go ahead and let it get hit. Because he can just go 1, 2 to hit either of us. It really doesn't say anything about... Okay, yeah. It doesn't say anything about, like, them focusing on it, or it just says that they can hit it. So we get an attack for 2, and it does 2. And then this guy... I guess this guy hits both, right? But can he stop here? He actually can't stop here because it's icy terrain. He can slide here, but then he would go here. The only way for him to stop would be to come from this direction so that he would hit the elemental anchor and stop, or this way so that he would hit gem and stop. So he actually can't hit multiple targets. So he'll just come here and hit the thing for 3? Yeah. And he misses anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered. Alright, well, this has been a very easy scenario, I think. We just have to kill both of these guys. We switched to melee. So we'll just do Icebound Quills. That's fine with me. Oh, given that we did Icebound Quills, then last turn, at the end of our turn, we switched it to ice rather than... I don't think anybody noticed. Nobody saw me do that. And then, yeah, that'll switch us to melee. We'll be very happy in melee. As long as nobody picks up any loot, then Blinkblade's fine. He still gets his thing. I think we just run up and attack the Ice Wraith with, like, Cascading Reaction. That's fine with me. We do have to kill everything, so let's just short rest Drifter. I'm totally fine with running up to this guy and hitting him with Vile Assault. Maybe even no remorse Vile Assault, just really try to kill him. It's double losses, but I've got plenty of stuff. I'm fine. Also, with me standing here, if he pushes me, he can't push me too, and so I'll actually get to retaliate. Gem first. So, move 3, jump. 1, 2, 3. Could pick up the money. Yeah, let's do it. I just need to pick up 1 more on Blinkblade. I think I'll be doing that. Icebound Quills, we need a +1 to kill, because it's straight attack 6 with Pierce. So we'll just draw a +1. Easy. Easy. Living Bones gets 1 shot, and then Blinkblade will run all the way over here. I guess onto the chest, right? Why not? That was with Blurry Jab. And then we'll do the loss on Cascading Reaction. Oh, I don't have the poison. Oh, well. So, attack 3. Attack 3. Okay, beautiful. So, the first one does 6, the second one does 4, so that's 10 damage. I will take 3, which is 1. So, he takes 10. And he gets wounded. I take 3 retaliate, which gets reduced to 1 from ward, and then 3 retaliate again. And then I just pick up the chest. Before I do, I will go ahead and pop that health potion that I have, that I've been saving all this time. He's attacking at range, so I'm going to use the Decanter of Mist to give him disadvantage. And we get the Drifter. Oh, yeah, let's just have Drifter hit the boss rather than the Frozen Corpse, and then we can just kill him. So, move 3, I think that'll get there. 1, 2, 3, beautiful. And then attack 5. If we double crit the boss, that does 10. So we'll take our 3 retaliate, and then we can just hit this Frozen Corpse with the other 2 hits. Boom, boom. So it's a loss on Vile Assault and on No Remorse. So we get attack for 4, and it's going to deal 3. I should have right-clicked. And then attack for basically 4 is going to deal 3 again. But he gets both negative conditions. Drifter is quite happy. Living Bones is already dead. Blinkblade gets the treasure, which is a... Oh. Not worth it. Okay. I like that scenario. I've played it before. We'll read it after this level. So he's done Frozen Corpse. He has multi-target. So I guess I don't really want Drifter to be the focus, so we'll have that Elemental Anchor be the focus. Well, let's just have Drifter be the focus. I'll get pushed to Oblivion, but it's fine. He is faster than the Ice Wraith, so the Ice Wraith's still here, so he can't push Blinkblade. I think I did the wound damage already, so into Drifter, he takes 4 and gets pushed all the way. Or 1, 2, yeah. And then into Blinkblade, he does 5, which hurts. And then his buddy, his good old friend, old pal, will die to his wound. Blinkblade, I think we just, It's absurd. Okay, let's short rest. We're gonna Reckless Augmentation. It will kill us to deal the 1 damage to ourselves, but we'll just lose a card instead of taking that singular damage point. And then I'll just loot 1 and pick up 2 loot piles. And as long as I don't miss out on the kill, then my other 2 characters can just pick up loot, and it doesn't matter. I do believe I switched to ranged. And I can go, like, 1-2 to end on that ice. Go. So, Blink Blade, let's not miss out on the kill. So, we first attack for 5, 6 because of the poison, so we kill with a -1. We pulled very well in this scenario. And then we lose a card to not take damage. And then we loot 1. So much loot. Drifter... Geminate. Let's see if we could get any experience on either of those. Drifter... No. We only used 1 Relentless Tick, and we cheated to use it. On accident. On accident. That's okay. We paid the price for it by just not having that card for the entire scenario. This scenario is way easier than I thought it would be. Geminate, can we do either of these? So we either don't get this experience, and it would only be 1 experience point, or we don't get a loot. I think we'll take the loot. And we won. Let's read the conclusion and then do the loot. We'll do all that stuff together, and then we need to make sure we read the random side scenario. So 168.3. We want more of a top-down angle. The wraith disperses into the air, and the other creatures lingering in the area take flight, leaving you in peace. Without a sound, Voice of 8 materializes in front of the elemental array, and they position themselves around the device, chanting words of an ancient tongue. The sound of their 8 separate voices is eerie and beautiful, and it makes you wonder how much of their individualism they gave up to sustain their existence. A few minutes into the chant, the ice upon the array starts melting, and one of the aethers steps forward, dissolving into a mist that envelops the contraption, making it glow from within. A few haunting minutes later, the misty aether reforms, and the rest falls silent. "The anchor is the only thing still intact," Voice of 8 says collectively. "We must find new elemental cores, at least 4 of them, and put them back into place, where this array will continue to be nothing more than a memory of ages past. We will search them out across the plains and return to you when we have devised a way to retrieve them. 2 collective wood, 2 collective metal. Add 95.4 in 6 weeks. We'll have to see if it does that automatically or not. Let's just put a little note of it right here. Because when we hit scenario 1, I don't know if it's going to get it or not. It's not, because it didn't add the Heart of Ice one, so we'll have to go back and check. We were supposed to get something, I think, like right here. So we can just do this now then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's done. 2 collective wood, 2 collective metal. That works just fine for me. And let's do the loot. I did not go there, I promise. So let's double check this. 2, and I should have 3, so let's grab 1 more. Yeah, that was for the last turn. So we got 2 hide, 3 money, 4 hide. Beautiful. That's so frustrating. 3 money, 4 hide. On Blinkblade, we have 7 and 7. We got 1 wood, 6 gold, 9 gold, 1 snow thistle, 2 wood, 1 arrow vine, 1 metal. Pretty certain I did all that correctly. Huh. And finally on Geminate, 4 and 6. So Blinkblade did get the most, but barely. We got almost this entire loot deck, which is not something that I'm used to doing. We get 3 gold, 1 hide, 2 hide, 1 metal, 6 gold, 9 gold. 9 gold. It was 2 hides. Yeah, 2 hides, 1 metal. Alright, that is all done. We will now hit scenario 1 and delete map. Before we delete it, okay, so we did get 1 check mark, 1 check mark, 2 check marks. One, and 2. So Blinkblade's the only one who gets 1. We'll grab... I really like this at the start of your scenarios, perform a free move 3. So we'll grab that. I really, really underestimated this for a really long time. But it's really nice to be able to go super late on turn 1, go slow, and move in and still hit something. And you can do like a move 5, a move 6. I guess that means that we'll move these cameras down so that we can see the head start as well. Well, I don't know. Maybe we'll move it up so that we don't see any of it. I think it's fine like that. We'll figure it out. I'm so tired. What am I trying to do? We're going to town. That shouldn't be too hard. So we pass a week. I need to go back and check which section number we got from Heart of Ice. So let's just do that now. Don't need this anymore. Section book and scenario book. This we need 15.2. And then 15.2 is going to take us to 63. And then 63 is going to have 156.1 in 4 weeks. And that was right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that right? Yeah, because it was before you had... After scenario 1, you passed 1 week, and then 2 and 3 are linked, and you hadn't done this yet. So... that's done. We just passed time. And now we get our event. Did I have... yeah. Alright. Pinter Drummond. That is 3 names. Nope. So we are on pace here to be finishing this. Well, I guess it's 4 scenarios because we had the linked one, but we're getting those names quite quickly for Blinkblade. Pinter Drillman, Frosthaven's resident quattro tinkerer, is unwrapping a package wrapped in brocade in his workshop. Come, take a look. Can't believe it. One of the guards just dropped this off. Says he found it on the hillside. Out from the cloth comes what looks like a long metallic purple blade. Remarkable. Believe it or not, this is an antler from a Brummix. Quattro settlers brought them here over a century ago, but they all died out. Or so I thought. Watch this. He swings a heavy wrench at an antler, snapping it in two pieces. All right, let's see if the myths are true. He grabs the two halves of the antler and gently touches them together. Like magic, the two pieces fuse back together, looking as perfect as when he first unwrapped the antler. Pinter is grinning from ear to ear. A marvel of nature. Now, what should we use it for? Use it as a mutable material piece for crafting, or weave it into an art piece. I don't remember what the right answer is for this one, but I know that they're both positive. So let's weave it into an art piece. Which was B. We gain a morale and a death-proof charm and a Brummix campaign sticker. You return several hours later to find Pinter filing the last edges of the stunning purple necklace. He wipes it with the edge of his shirt sleeve and hands it to you. You take it. Just promise me, if you ever find that enchanting Brummix, you treat it well. I've heard they're crazy for axe nuts, if you believe it. Okay. Morale. Death-proof charm is a very good item. It is 31, and a Brummix campaign sticker. Okay, cool. Once all 5 replaced, read 40.1. We did get our inspiration. And then 31 is the item we are looking for. Actually, I'm not sure we unlocked it, did we? We just gained one. Where is it? Here it is. Well, I'll probably be using those. So nobody... Oh, actually, everybody has a headpiece except Blinkblade. I don't think we really want Deathproof Charm on Blinkblade, though. It makes a lot more sense on either Drifter or Geminate. And I don't really run continuous health. So let's give it to Drifter. I'm fine with that. Daytime we just build a soldier, which we don't need. Oh, and we can purchase from the shop. That gets removed. We can purchase hide for 2 gold. Who wants to spend their gold? 42, 23, 29, okay. Spend the gold here, and then I think... Oh, Blinkblade doesn't have any hide. We will give Blinkblade a hide. And then now it's downtime, and we've got quite a few things we can build. Let's see. I could do Snow Thistle Arrowvine to get a stamina potion. I think Blinkblade has, like, everything. So Snow Thistle, Rock Root, and Arrowvine. And then another Rock Root. So Rock Root, Arrowvine, we know we don't really need anything. Rock Root, Arrowvine. We could do Snow Thistle, Arrowvine, which is a stamina potion. We could do Snow Thistle, Rock Root, which is a renewing potion. So I think we'll hold off. We want to get some axe nuts. There are some really good axe nut things we can get. So we'll hold off on potions. That's fine. We don't need those. And then we can just look at items. So I think Blinkblade is going to spend the metal to grab a spyglass. 1 metal for a spyglass. I'll pay that any day. What else do we have from the shop? We can't buy any gold items, just the crafting. So, flexible slippers, crude spear. Can we put it? back. Crude boots, crude bow is pretty useless on everybody. I think I can get the crude hide armor now for Drifter. And I think I could get a crude spear. I think I prefer the items that I have already, though, so we'll put this back. And we'll just pay the double hide for hide armor. And we ignore negative item effects, so we don't have to worry about that. Okay. Are we done? I don't think I saw anything else that I really wanted. Let's get... Ooh. Actually, it's a tough question. Crude boots or flexible slippers? I don't think it's that tough, actually. Let's get crude boots on Geminate. I frequently find myself wishing that I had more movement on, like, my move-in switches. Eagle Eye would also be nice. Amulet of Life is just so good with the melee card that I haven't really been using very much, but it gives a disarm. So, it's good, I just need to get better at using it. Geminate is beating Blinkblade in experience, but they're both losing to Drifter. But not by much, everybody's pretty close. Alright, well that was a good level. I need to make sure I don't accidentally get too much gold. I guess right now it's just 100, so we're not really that close to that. Also, I can sell these Boots of Greed. I'm never going to use these. So that's 17 gold for Blinkblade. Puts us up to 40. I'm probably never going to use the Decanter of Mists either, but we'll leave it as is for now. Because I don't have anything else to put in that hand slot, not yet. Speaking of, though, we can build a building, and now I've got a lot of resources. So let's do this Craftsman. 2, 2, 1. So we'll get a Prosperity, and we get items added to the shop. And then we need to lose 2, 2, 1. That's pretty fair. Now, both of those characters have 1, 1, 1 of everything, and yeah, Geminate is pretty similar. Alright, all done. New items in the shop will be good. Get those next time. We just need to read that section which got deleted. I know which scenario it was, though. I think this section was 142 something. Here we go. You find an ornate letter sealed in wax. The stamp is a royal crest you don't recognize. Upon breaking the seal and opening the letter, you find exquisite calligraphy and decorative touches flaked in gold dust. It appears to be an invitation of some sorts. My esteemed friends, this letter has found its way to you, and by that alone I know you are fated for grand things. Since you are of quality, unlike most of the other rabble I've seen in these blasted lands, I extend a warm, open invitation to join me and my court for a midwinter ball. I'm sure you've heard of my soirees. I can assure you that it will be just as unforgettable as the rumors grace them to be. There will be dancing, merriment, and excitement unparalleled. I've enclosed a map to my estate that I entrust you will hold in confidence. Come alone. When the winds howl and the winter sun drags in the sky in the bleakest way, we shall share a toast and the warmth of a roaring fire. His Grace, Emperor Ventilion. Scenario 107. So that's a fun scenario. I have played it before, so I'm not in a rush. Not in a rush to do it, but we'll probably save it for whenever we get the personal quest of playing climbing gear missions. Playing 5 missions, because then we can just go do this one real quick. 5 boat sled climbing gear. And now we are done. Hopefully I will be able to migrate to campaign now without a error message. Oh? I think so. Okay, cool. Well, I'm going to turn this off, and I'm going to go test and see if that worked.